Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a favorite products of February video. A lot of these products are going to be makeup related products, so keep that in mind, but some of them are going to be skincare related as well. So yeah, I have quite a few products in front of me, so let's go ahead and get started. But before we jump into the video, let me just go ahead and say that all of these products are going to be in between drugstore and high-end brands. A lot of them are drugstore related though, so don't fret about that. And yeah, make sure that you like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And okay, let's go jump into the video. So the first product that I have to share with y'all today is going to be my favorite primer that I've been using recently. This is the Maybelline Master Prime. I really like this one because it goes on very smoothly and it also is pore filling as well, which is something that I look for in a primer because my pores are gigantic. You can see them all the way from Mars. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I like this one. It is very easy to apply and it does go on really smoothly and makes any foundation look flawless, which is obviously what we're trying to do whenever we pick out a primer. So that is the reason why I love this one. Next up, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I've been wearing this pretty much every day for the past couple of weeks and I absolutely love the formula of this. I am in shade 105 for reference. I really like the formula of this. I think it keeps me from getting shiny throughout the day, which is what I look for in a foundation because I do tend to get shiny, especially in my T-zone area, and this helped me out a lot with that. The only complaint I have about this is it does not have a pump, which can be a little annoying, especially whenever I'm traveling and I need to dispense out my products, but it's not that big of a deal. I can work with it, but formula-wise, I really like this foundation and I think it's great for anyone who needs something to control their oils. So another foundation that I feel like really gets the job done is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Foundation. I know everyone has ranted and raved about this, which who can blame them? I really like the formula of this. This one does come with a pump, which I do appreciate because it helps dispense out the product easier. So you're not overdoing the amount of foundation that you end up dispensing. This one is a medium to full coverage foundation, so if you want something that is a little bit more natural, this might not be the best option for you. But I really like the formula of this. I think it's great for controlling my oils like with the Maybelline one. The only complaint that I have about this, which this is a me problem, it's not on the foundation, the color I picked was a little bit too dark for me, so I have to mix it in with other foundations so I'm not coming out looking like an Oompa Loompa. But I really like the formula. The packaging is great. It is a little bit more pricey than the Maybelline one, but I think the price difference is reasonable considering the packaging is so much more nicer and the product is worth the amount of money you'd be spending. Alright, so next to go with the Fenty foundation, another product I've been loving is the Pro Filt'r Concealer. This one dropped relatively recently and I got it pretty soon after it launched because I was super interested in the formula. I did watch a couple reviews before buying it because I wanted to make sure that it was worth the hype, I guess. But yeah, I really like this formula. It's not super thick like you would expect from like the Makeup Revolution Contour and Define Concealer. So if you want something that's a little bit more lightweight, then this one would probably be a good choice for you. I really like this packaging. It goes hand in hand with the foundation, which I think is super cute. The concealer also comes with a very nice doe foot applicator, which is really nice for trying to get in your under eye areas. So I really appreciate that, and I also love the shade range of this concealer. Me being super pale, I have a problem finding concealers, especially at the drugstore, that are light enough for me to brighten my under eyes. So this one is a little bit more expensive than most drugstore concealers, but considering the formula and the shade range, I think it is definitely worth the price point. Alright, so moving right along, my next product's favorite is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. The shade I use is medium brown. The reason why I picked this shade is because I wanted a pomade that I could layer up instead of getting something that would look super harsh on me, because this is actually the first brow pomade that I've ever purchased. And I didn't really know what to expect because the consistency is so much different than using a brow pencil, which is what I used all the time previously. But I think the formulation of this is great, I think the color payoff is really great, and I think it's pretty much just a staple for every makeup bag. Alright, so next product that is in my favorites video is going to be the Fenty Beauty Faux Filter Loose Setting Powder. I bought so much Fenty stuff recently. I'm just like becoming a Fenty hoarder, which is fine because all of her products that I've tried have been absolutely worth it. But especially this one is in shade Lavender, and because I am such a pale queen, I use this one as a full face powder, but I also use it to brighten my under eyes. I can use it either or. But yes, I think it is absolutely great. It does get a little bit drying under the eyes, so keep that in mind, but because my skin is so oily, it ends up keeping my under eyes from not moving anytime throughout the day, which is something that I definitely look for in a setting powder. But also, disclaimer, this product does have a very slight smell to it, so if you are someone who doesn't like scented products, this might not be your cup of tea, but I do think it is worth trying because it is a wonderful setting powder and it really does get the job done. Alright, so next up I have two highlighters that I want to share with y'all. The first one is going to be the FX Glitterdrops. This product is so nice because it could be used all over wherever you want to use it. I typically use it as a highlighter, and a little goes such a long way with this product. You just have to put like 2 dots on your face and then you're good to go. Your cheek's gonna be shining for the gods and you can like reflect sunlight off of it. It's great. You could also use it for like a body glow if you want to put it like on your chest or on your collarbones, or if you want to use it even as like an inner corner highlight for your eyeshadow. It's a very multi-purpose product, which I really like, especially considering the price point. This product does retail for, I believe, $44, which, oof, yikes, that's a little bit too steep for me. But considering how many different ways you can use this product, I really appreciate it, and I do think the price point is worth the investment. So the next highlighter that I want to show you is going to be from Pixi. This one is the glowy powder in the shade London Luster. I absolutely love this highlight. This is actually the one that I'm wearing today. It is a little bit powdery, so disclaimer on that. If a powdery highlight doesn't really bother you, then I would say go for this. As you can see, I have used it a lot. I have already hit pan on it. I'm gonna have to go buy a new one. But I do think it is a really nice product. So the shimmer is pretty buildable, so if you're someone who likes a subtle glow, then you could also like this product, or if you want to build it up, then you can get an absolutely beaming highlight as well. Alright, so now we're going to move on to eyeshadow palettes. I actually have a couple that I have been using a lot over the past month or so. The first one that I want to talk about is the NYX Sugar Trip Squad palette. This one, I really love the color selection. I think it's really nice. It has a mixture of like more natural, neutral tones along with lots of pops of color, which I do like in a palette. And it is a pretty cheap palette, especially considering the fact that it comes with 12 shades. I do believe that this retails for $14.99, don't quote me on that, but considering the amount of shades that you're getting, plus the quality of this palette and how different the shades differentiate from each other, I do definitely think that it is worth the investment. Now the next eyeshadow palette that I want to share with you is going to be the Morphe 35V palette. This is the one that comes with all of the purples and blues and burgundy shades, which I absolutely adore. I typically, whenever I go for color, I like to do blues and purples on my eyes because I feel like they go with my eyes color a lot, and I love blues and purples. So this one definitely caught my eye. I absolutely love this purple shade down here at the bottom and this sparkly blue one as well. If you're someone who is kind of afraid of color, which trust me, I completely get, then I think this is a good choice because it does have a lot of neutral shades as well. And if you want to like try out some colors, see if you like going for a more bold look, then I think this one definitely has a lot of options for you and gives you lots of different variety on your eyeshadow looks that you would like. So that's one of the reasons why I think this one is a great palette, especially for someone who's starting out on doing colored eyeshadow looks. So lastly, with the eyeshadow palettes that I would like to show with you today, we have the absolutely 100% iconic James Charles palette. This one, I feel like everyone knows this palette at this point, but I absolutely love this palette. I got it about a month ago and I've used it almost every single day since I purchased it. This one and the other Morphe palette as well. This one is just so pretty and it gives you so many different eye options. During his campaign, I believe he said that he created a palette specifically so you can create any eyeshadow look that you could possibly think of. And I'd say that this hits the nail on the head because you have this entire bottom row of the more bright colors and then the top 3 rows are more neutral. So depending on what your preference is, it gives you lots of different options for your eyeshadow looks, which I absolutely love. And it is a bit bigger of a palette, which is the only negative that I would say about this. But I mean, if you're traveling, then you have just this one palette and you can just grab it and go, which I'm pretty sure was his intention with making this palette, which I appreciate, and I like having everything in one place. So I definitely recommend this to anyone, especially if you're trying to like dip your toe into doing eyeshadow. Like if eyeshadow has never really been your thing, I would say this is a palette that you should purchase to kind of figure out what types of looks you like to do. Alright, so now we're going to be moving on to the lip products that I've been loving for the past month. For the first product, which I mentioned in my previous video, I have the Fenty liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Uncuffed, and I absolutely ranted and raved about this product. It's still my favorite. I absolutely love this lipstick. I love the packaging, I love the color payoff, and I think it is absolutely magnificent. Every girl or guy should have this in their makeup collection because it is just such a pretty color and it's like an everyday type of shade, which, I mean, come on, who doesn't love this like nude rosy color? It's 10 out of 10. So this one is still my top favorite lipstick to this day. I absolutely love it and I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful. For the next lip product is going to be the Fenty lip gloss. This one is in shade Fussy. Gloss bombs are absolutely fantastic. They smell like kind of like fruit punch, which I don't mind. I know some people are picky about their lip products because it's so close to your nose. You don't want something that's super perfumey, which I completely understand. But I think that this product, you can still smell it, but I think it's more of a subtle smell, so it's not super overwhelming. And I think the color payoff of this is absolutely wonderful, and it stays on really well, and I absolutely love the shimmery pink shade as well. Lastly, for lip products, I'm going to be talking about the Velour lip scrub from Jeffree Star. I recently purchased this and I was kind of skeptical about paying for a lip scrub because, I don't know, I figured you could just kind of make them yourself and it'd be a lot more inexpensive, but I absolutely loved that I purchased this. It works so well. It gets rid of all of the nasty, crusty, dusty, musty stuff on your mouth. And mine is going to be in the smell orange soda, and they are very true to their smells. Oh, it just smells so good. But I also thought that they would be a lot smaller looking at them online. So you do get a decent sized amount of products in here, which I do appreciate. Lastly, for the makeup products, I have the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I know I'm late to the party. Everyone loves this product, and I just recently was able to pick one up and actually try it. And oh my god. This setting spray is life-changing. I completely understand the cult following around it now. I think it is such a good setting spray. Even with my oily skin, my makeup is not budging for the entire day, which, you know, that's kind of the point of a setting spray. So like, I was extremely happy with that. And it does have a faint smell, but it's a pleasant faint smell. It doesn't stay on after you apply it, so you're not walking around smelling like a fruit basket all day. Which, I mean, if that's your thing, then do you, but I'm not trying to have my face smell like a fruit basket all day. But I absolutely love this. I think it is worth the more hefty price point, but if you do want to try it out, you can pick up one of the smaller bottles, like I did, at Sephora, I think. Only at Sephora, maybe at Ulta. I don't know. But it is really nice, and if you do want to try it out, they do have a smaller option, which I appreciate. So to wrap it up, I do have two skincare products that I did want to mention in this video, because both of these I have been using for a while, but I have found a newfound love for them recently because I feel like they've just been working wonders on me. The first one is the Burts Bees Target Spot Treatment. I have used this for years at this point, and I absolutely love it because it is an all-natural product. I believe all Burt's Bees products are all-natural products. Yes? No? Maybe so? But this one is all-natural, and it is a acne spot treatment. So anytime I get a pesky pimple that pops up, I automatically apply this to my face, and it almost immediately creates such a big difference in the spots on my skin that are acting up. It doesn't automatically remove the acne that I've been having, but it definitely makes a significant difference versus lots of other products I've tried. It either dries out the surrounding area on my skin, which is so pesky and annoying, whereas this one, I feel like it just knocks out the pimple and doesn't cause any other issues, which is always a plus. So for my last product, I'm going to be talking about the Dove Exfoliating Body Polish. I have used this pretty much every time I shower, I think every time I shower, for the past couple of months, and I absolutely love this product. It does have little exfoliating beads, but it's not super gritty to where it's causing problems to your skin. I think it's super soft and makes you just feel so luxurious after you use it. And also this one is in pomegranate seeds and shea butter, and it smells phenomenal. I think it is absolutely fantastic. It's very hydrating, but also does really noticeably get rid of all the dead skin off of your body, which we all know is a plus. So yeah, this is super inexpensive too, and considering how well it works, I was surprised at the price point and how well it works in correlation with the price point. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I definitely recommend it to anyone who is looking for a new body scrub. This one is definitely your way to go, especially considering how cheap it is. Like, come on, who doesn't like a $6 body scrub that's working wonders? Alright guys, so that is the end of my February favorites video. If you did like it, please make sure to like and subscribe, and if you want to, turn on that bell notification so you know whenever I post next time. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this that are makeup and skincare related, like I said, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!